What is up, guys? This is Airdrop, a brand new channel that will be bringing you new updated news on PUBG, with also gameplay and awesome improvement suggestions. Overall, just discussions about what can be improved within the game. So the first thing I want to talk about are the improvements that PUBG needs to have for it to be the king of Battle Royale games. And we know it at the moment it has the solid player base, and I think it reached 2 million, over 2 million concurrent players, which is an incredible feat. It's beating every game out there. But for it to actually keep its players, because I know a lot of people that have played PUBG and have just thrown controllers or keyboards at the monitor and have just got so fed up with it because it's just not responsive enough. And this is one of the main improvements that it needs. The game just feels really sluggish at times, and there's a lack of responsive. It just doesn't feel right. If anyone that plays PUBG understands what I'm talking about, just leave a comment and acknowledge that, because I feel like the game doesn't feel like how a usual game really does when it's fully released. It feels sluggish, it feels unresponsive. Don't get me wrong, the game, I get it, is in early access, but it really does need to increase the responsiveness on it. I can't really explain it in a different way. There's no, the shooting mechanics are okay, but close quarters is absolute garbage. There's no, there's close quarters is just non-existent. There's far better games that have awesome close quarters combat, and as much as people don't want to admit it, Call of Duty is one of those games where close quarter combat is absolutely superb and it works. PUBG could take a leaf out of their book and just kind of understand responsiveness a bit more. It does feel a bit too, it feels like the first person mode especially is made for third person still. It doesn't feel like it was specifically designed for first person, and that's something that developers could improve and could take on board to make adjustments for the FPP mode. Who knows? I don't know where they're going to go with it, but that could be something they could work on. But overall, the responsiveness needs to be overhauled. It needs to be improved. There seems like a delay or something. Like, it just seems really off, and it just feels sluggish. The controls feel a bit sluggish. It needs improving. Yeah. If anyone here has played Fortnite, you'll understand what I'm talking about. There's complete responsive accuracy, and close quarters is pretty damn good in Fortnite. The gunplay can be improved in Fortnite, but that's not the main concern I'm talking about here. It's just the incredible sluggish movement that PUBG has. It's not how a game should be at this late stage in 2017. It's been in early access for a while now. It needs to get its crap on board. It really does. It needs to get everything together. The developers need to really overhaul the mechanics and take a leaf out of Fortnite's book. Epic have done some brilliant stuff with that. The parachute mechanics are superb. The parachute mechanics in PUBG is absolute crap. There's no way anyone can say that it's actually working. It's not working. Your parachutes get stuck. There's so many bugs in the game that need ironing out, and I think that even though it's based on Unreal Engine 4, I believe, it's still not Unreal Engine 4 quality. It needs to change, guys, and you guys have a lot of money behind you. Get the developers in that you need and change it. The thing I want to talk about, guys, is the servers that PUBG runs on, and we all know how crap they are. They're absolute garbage. They don't work properly. There's lag as soon as you land. It's unresponsive. Guys, it needs to be fixed. We need to migrate all of the servers to different high performance servers with awesome tick rates, because I've been shot behind a tree a number of times and I rage quit, and I don't like to play the game for about a day. That's long for me personally, but that is what happens, and I can't stand it when I get shot from behind a tree because the tick rate is too slow. I don't know what the tick rate is. I'll need to do some looking up on that and look up the information for that, but it really does need to be improved. The servers, I understand they weren't expecting this many players, but it keeps crashing. I can't get into the game. I can't do anything really, and it needs to change, guys. And it needs to change soon, because you're going to lose your player base. If you don't change it, you're going to lose all the players that love PUBG for what it is, and we need to see it improve. because it's coming to a bit of a standstill where everyone's like, well, you know, it's a fun game, but can I really deal with the lag all the time? Maybe you guys can. I don't know if I could, but we'll see. This kind of links into the whole parachuting mechanics about how everyone's parachuting down, especially into school or pachinki, and you just kind of... Everyone's lagging out, you're about to land, and you'll be in midair for about a solid 2 seconds before you actually land, and that's something that isn't really what you want to happen. You're seeing everyone else land, and you're still in air, and you're like, oh shoot, what do I do? And you really want to get down, and you see everyone else in pachinki get into the buildings you wanted to get into, and they've got the guns, and before you know it, you're running around with nothing but a pan, getting shot at. That's what happens in PUBG most of the time when you land in these highly populated areas, and you get lag, and you get really bad responsiveness from the servers, and it needs to change. It needs to change, and I hope that does changes, and I know they're working on it, but it needs to happen sooner rather than later, because you're actually going to be releasing it for Xbox soon, and I hope that your servers will be able to handle that player base as well. But we'll see. You know, it does need to change, and I hope it does change, and I have a feeling it will change, but I don't know how quickly that's going to happen. Fingers crossed, guys. Third thing I want to talk about is the communication. Guys, your microphone system sucks. It sucks because if your teammates don't have a microphone, you can't communicate. And half the time, I've had bugs where my microphone doesn't even want to work, and I can't even hear the other people on my team. It's just, it's infuriating how such a brilliant game, well, it has the possibility of being such a brilliant game. It's not very good, it's just fun to play. It lacks everything it needs. It needs the communication rehauled, it needs the improved movement, it needs upgraded servers, it needs everything. But this is something it really does need: communication. You need to have some sort of way to, you know, give out call signs, so you can, like, a bit like Ghost Recon Wildlands, where you can talk to your team using just the tab bar, so you can give them shortcuts and stuff like that. It's just something intuitive like that. You know, there's a lack of that, and if you know in Counter-Strike, you can tell people to go, or you can tell people to hold position. You'd say yes or no, like affirmative, negative. You just need something like that. And if we had a bit of that, people without microphones or aren't using microphones, or there is a microphone bug glitch, then you can communicate in that way. And that's something I hope they're looking into, because it would be awesome. But it's something that they definitely need to implement within the next few months coming. Another thing with the communication is that they need to integrate some sort of designated color system, almost like you get your own specific colors, or your kind of your shortcut name, your shortened, what's it called, your nickname. That's it, your nickname. You need a nickname, like Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Echo, Delta, blah 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 blah. All that stuff. You can be called Maverick or something like that. All that stuff you can be called Naughty Dog. I don't know, whatever you want to be called. You can, you know, it's just, it's always awesome to have specific call out names, so you can just, it's just a short way. So saying like, oh, green, attack that building, or yeah, you know what I mean. If you don't know what I mean, I don't know what I can do with that. The final thing I want to talk about, guys, is the anti-cheat system that we all love to hate. And if you see the reviews, guys, it's not looking good for them, because this, I believe it's called Battle Eye that PUBG uses. It is banning 6,000 to 13,000 players every single day. Now that's an incredible amount of people that are getting banned every day. And I think on Friday just gone, it banned nearly 20,000 players. And I think that, you know, I don't think all of them are actually cheating, guys. You know, there's something going on there. And, you know, there's the whole stream sniping thing, that, you know, get shot by if a streamer gets shot by a guy and then they report them, boom, they get accused of stream sniping, even though half the time people aren't even watching their stream, and you kind of think, what's going on? What's going on here? Why am I getting banned? Well, I've just paid. It's an expensive game, guys. I can understand if people are getting upset when they haven't cheated. People get reported, and the anti-cheat system just goes, yeah, you're banned. Sorry, you've paid almost 30 quid for this game. What do you want me to do? There's no way the developers or the moderators can filter through all these players they're banning daily to go, yeah, he wasn't actually cheating. They're just banning people left, right and centre, and people are going, well, oh, I can't play the game anymore. What am I meant to do? Yeah, it's an online only game, guys. That's what happens. You get banned, you can't play anymore. I think you play custom servers, but what's the point? Everyone's there for competitive edge because it's fun. You go in there with your mates and it's fun. That's why people play it. Custom servers are alright, yeah. But if you're banning your player base, like almost 13,000 every single day, you're going to be left with none. If you keep banning them, innocent players, people are going to get fed up. No one's going to buy your game. What you want to do? You want to make sure you don't ban innocent people that just want to play the game. And if they shoot a streamer, that's not their fault that the streamers are shit. What do you want to do? You know, just fix it. You know, we can fix it. These are some improvements I think that should happen. A little bit of a whine and moan, but this is what you have to go through. And I'll be releasing gameplay in the coming days, so hopefully you guys can enjoy that and love it and enjoy while you eat your dinner or your lunch, whatever you're doing. You might be at work and you wanna have a little cheeky watch of some PUBG gameplay. So you have that to look forward to. So I'll see you later, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll look forward to you subscribing and liking this video. Yes, I hope you do. Alright, I'll see you guys later, and I'll see you hopefully in the coming days with a new video. See you later, guys. Bye.